welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMORPG. Today we're taking a look at a free-to-play game called Redstone. This is a free-to-play game from OGPlanet, so just go ahead and download the launcher and install the game right from there. This is a fantasy-style game, kind of has an action RPG feel to it. I'm gonna do some, well, you click to use, well, let's just look at the game itself. We're gonna start with a quick tutorial, just to see the quick, the graphics. It is click to move, so that's one of the first things that makes me think of action RPG. I'm thinking Diablo series, Torchlight, that kind of stuff. We do also start with a slow movement speed, but we're not going to stay in that very long. You just hit Z and you start running. I didn't see a stamina bar like there is in Diablo 2 that kind of prevents us from just sprinting everywhere, so I think you'd only just kind of walk just to briefly move around. And also, this game it can actually go full screen, but windowed mode is 800 by 600. It's a little low resolution. You can go full screen though. Even on my 24-inch monitor, it doesn't look bad in full. Just made it a little easier for recording. Let's skip the tutorial and hop right into the action. Alright, here we go. I'm just did a couple little things. I learned that we can actually change forms into a werewolf form eventually. I found out you can regen health faster by sitting, but I can figure most of it out as I go. I've played plenty of action RPGs, including Diablo 1. My age is showing. You can see here we got little task indicators. We can talk to NPCs, pick up tasks, quests, missions, whatever. It also is kind of instant, so we come over here and get a little bit of loading time. There is a bit of a... If you're in combat, you gotta wait a few seconds before zoning, so you can't just zone out, smack someone once, zone back in. I actually remember doing that a lot in Diablo 2 to kill the Act 2 boss. What was his name? Duriel. I'd put up a town portal, hit him a few times, run away, just because he was always so hard for me when I first got to him. Alright, we got just talking to some guys. This is the starting village. After you do your tutorial, you come here and you can explore, talk to some NPCs, or just go and explore and leave town and see what trouble you can cause. So we're gonna just get out of here. I believe I actually have a quest, but I'm just gonna do my own thing. So the first thing I noticed is if you just spam click, well, you don't attack all that well. You can see here I'm kind of getting interrupted constantly, and, well, I'm not doing so hot. Yeah, that just happened. I just died to the first mob I fought. Doesn't happen very often in RPGs, actually. So, it looks like there is some kiting involved. And also, don't just spam click. Or maybe he just interrupts when he hits me. It also seems like they do have sort of a ranged attack, just not quite. And it looks like they don't heal, too, so I can come over here and finish. Loot drops on the ground. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if there's just a mass loot all button or not, but just kind of go and click and grab your stuff. You can see it's a little easier if I keep him at max range. Still hurting me a little bit, but looks like he's just about gone. There we go. And now there's two types of progression in this game. You can see, there we go. You can't just go back. You can get skill points to level up skills, and you can also get more stats to increase your stats. Just two forms of progression, just like a lot of RPGs. Think like Diablo with your stats and then your skill tree. We'll actually look at the skill tree in a little bit when I level up just a bit. Alright, I'm full again. I could leave. You can see my quests. It looks like you have a limited quest inventory space, so, well, don't go running around too much. Go back to town. I wasn't quite sure what my mission was, but it looks like I still have an arrow telling me I should leave, so I'll just leave. Let's see, let's try another NPC now. Now that I think I got the gist of it, here we go. We'll fight these guys. You guys seem to be a little bit easier. So just kind of keep them at range. I guess I'm a mage, it makes sense that I'd want to avoid taking hits. There we go, and I just leveled up. So, talk to you. Whatever. Oh, gotta grab gear. Also, you don't quite click to move to the spots you're clicking on. So, like, if you're talking to an NPC, you don't just click on them from a range. You'll actually just, like, take one step forward towards them. Actually go ahead and walk right up in front of them and then click on them. So you can see I got a skill point. Now I'm gonna level my Molten Flare. Looks like I gotta get a little higher before I can level up some of those new spells. So let's see how effect it has. So it looks like I increased my damage a little bit. There we go. I really don't want to live on me. It looks like it does interrupt, so don't just sit there on him. And there we go. He's dead. And I just got a skill point. That'll be to put in my stats later. We'll figure that out in a minute. Looks like here's my werewolf form. I believe X is the hotkey, but I'm pressing it right now. I didn't do anything. So I'm going to rest and then just kind of keep on exploring. It's actually trusting a little bit crazy. Let's go to a higher level area and just see what I can do. Alright, so I went to the next zone. Just the neighboring zone, higher level area. You can see he got one hit off on me. Ooh, better be careful. Those would hurt. But you can see as long as I can keep him at range, max range, looks like I can do pretty good. Just gotta keep backpedaling. It's a little run and gun action. If you played any StarCraft and played Terran, you probably got pretty good at that. Run and gunning with your Marines. Same idea here. And there we go. Looks like I also leveled up from that, so I got quite a bit of XP from killing him. Checking out gear, and there is a shopping cart option. It was empty though. I didn't see if there was microtransactions or not in the game. Maybe I have to go back to town and check that out. But let's look at the skill points real quick before we finish up for the day. Alright, push over here. Looks like F2. And there we go. Stat points. So it says skill points. These are what your skills are. I'm gonna just focus on knowledge. Looks like it increases my arcane damage. So I'll just keep putting points into that. There we go. Close that and go see what kind of effect it has on my damage. Go find the next monster and see if I can just cut him to death again. Shouldn't be too bad. I've already killed 2 of them, so I've leveled up a little bit. And my main spell is level 3. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no, it's an archer. Well, I'm not going to kite this guy now, am I? But you can see it looks like I am doing fairly well. Probably won't finish the fight, but get to show you death. Dying isn't too bad, just sends you back to town, so you have to go back and explore again. If you like the game, check it out. It's available for free. It's called Redstone. The content, stay tuned for reviews from MMO Play. Thanks for watching.